Hey Droplets, we have made it over to Stereo. Some of you have been here before, but for those of you that haven't, hold on to your hats because this is going to be a bumpy ride. All right, gentlemen. I know I speak for the Droplets when I say thank you. If they went to the last Drop Beer Festival, if they showed up to that one, I know it ended on a high note because you guys were we put you at the end on purpose because you blew a lot of people's socks off with that Robot Red.
That's awesome.
Robot, the Red Imperial.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wore a little throwback. I wore a little throwback just in case.
Nice. Just in case you forgot.
Just
Boom.
in case.
I think you guys were probably one of the top beers people wanted afterwards. Yes, we got a lot of
that's awesome.
Hashtag Droptoberfest, had to go find this one. So Sweet. Yeah, it was one of those things that was mind blowing, I think, for a lot of people. Before we get too much into that, why don't you guys tell the Droplets who you are? You're the new face here, at least for me.
I am a new face.
So
I am a new face around
tell the
these
Droplets
parts.
who you are. What do you do here?
Hey, Droplets. My name is Jeremy. I have been with Stereo for about a year now. I just became a cellarman, so I actually just moved up and in the ranks a little bit, and it's just been a pleasure working with Dylan and Rick. I mean, these guys, their attention to detail and their knowledge, and it's just been great working with these dudes. They're rad, and we work hard and we have fun.
It's true.
So,
it's true.
Yeah, it's a rad place.
We had to turn the music down just so we could get this interview done because usually this place is bumping.
Yeah,
so.
always.
Especially the back.
Yeah.
Especially if we're brewing. I mean, there's already so many noises going on. That doesn't matter if you can really hear anything else. You just turn it up.
So you're the repeat offender, but introduce yourself to the new Droplets who haven't.
So I'm Dylan. I'm the assistant brewer here. I've been here for 3 years. 3 years actually in a month. I'm a little shy. But
That's
about 3 years,
Counting.
I was here about a year after we officially opened. I've been working really closely with Rick for about the last 2.5 years.
Nice.
And it's just been an awesome evolution of a business. We've really come from 5-6 employees to almost triple that. And
nice.
Just watching everything grow here has been really cool, coming from the ground up. So I'm really appreciative to be here since day one. Not quite day one, but you know what I mean. When we really started, I was a little late, but yeah, it's cool.
Well, let's now that I got you talking, let's roll right into what are we drinking?
So our fest beer.
Yeah.
We like to do it a little different every year. I'm really pumped on this one. We took out a little bit of the crystal, made it a little lighter, and really just brought out some of those flavors a little bit clearly, more clearly, because it is a little bit lighter, and you get a little bit more of those esters. That gives it a really great depth. But it's just super traditional in that sense that you get a little bit of that fruitiness that you would get, overseas. And it is a little lighter, and it is a little heavier than traditionally, a Marzen or Oktoberfest is done. We're going more with the fest beer style that they're doing overseas, and we're kind of just following that trend. I personally really like having a 6.2 in a liter that goes down easy. For me, that makes Oktoberfest. Yeah, the less that I have to ask for a refill, is good. So I really enjoy this year's Oktoberfest, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it probably different next year, and we're just having fun with it. So,
well, we're glad you're sharing it with the Droplets. We definitely. I might. This is gonna be bad for our editor because I keep kind of.
It's so easy to drink.
Yeah,
I was actually really surprised when you said it's 6.2.
It's 6.2.
Yeah.
But if you learn anything from Robot, we're pretty sneaky with the alcohol sometimes.
That is so true.
This really does. I mean, what did you think? 5.5? Maybe.
Yeah. Well,
5, maybe 4.8.
100. Well, 100%. I knew the whole Oktoberfest beers in general. Marzens or anything. All those are little higher ABVs. So yeah, I was expecting 5.5.
Right.
But you snuck in an extra.
Yeah.
Little
Why
extra.
not? Why not? A little bonus.
Rick's a genius at hiding the heat.
He is.
Yeah, there you go.
Some of those bigger beers,
Well said, boy. Rick's not even here, and he's already getting the mad props. I like it.
Oh yeah, always.
Yeah, he's the man.
Nothing but love here,
In
fact, we're too small of a crew to not be that tight.
I should just look at the Droplets. Look at me right now, Droplets. Get over here. If Rick's here, talk to him. I dare you to try to talk to him for only 5 minutes. because that won't happen.
That would be a good challenge. I'll buy your beer.
You'll buy-
If you
seriously.
can get out of a conversation with him in under 5, I will buy your beer. And not Stereo, I will personally pull out my wallet and buy your beer.
No allotment cards here, just you out of your wallet.
Yeah.
No, but we love Rick. He's great.
awesome.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
I mean, last night he was here like 2 hours talking to people who just walked in the tap room for the first time.
Did you say
And
people or just one person?
people? People. Like, there was like a little group somehow he formed, and he was just taking them all through the back, giving them a tour. And
Super friendly guy.
to me, that's the most important part about being a community brewery.
Yeah.
Is having that kind of interaction with the staff here, and everyone that works here is super friendly, and everyone's willing to be like, oh yeah, you've never seen a bright tank before, let's go check it out.
Yeah.
So I think that culture is really important and very intrinsic to just who we are.
Yeah,
as Stereo.
absolutely. Because that's well, you said it best. I was going to say the vibe here is obviously. I mean, you're called Stereo Brewing. That kind of really aims it right here. Like, well, okay, what do you guys do here? Well, music plays a heavy role, right?
Right. I mean, I think that's a great segue for the fact that we just did our first release with a record label, Curation Records, Pacific Range. If you haven't heard the album, it's fantastic. We played it the whole time we were canning just last week.
That's awesome.
It was great. Yeah, the cans
Canning?
came out.
What were you canning?
The cans came out great. This is a 6.8, just unbelievably smooth, West Coast approachable, like IPA. It's just really like who we are, is trying to work with these record labels, work with young bands in the area, and just trying to we're a community brewery. We really want to just incorporate all these elements together and just make a fun place.
Right? I think last time we were here, you were talking about being excited for this. So it's really cool, actually, for those that joined us in the last Drop Beer Festival. And if you're here for Droptoberfest, now you can you guys go out and grab those. I heard they're over in the local spots.
Yes.
Hashtag not a sponsor, Mr. K, but I think we've heard rumors that you can go pick it up over there and other local spots. So pick up a distro.
We're pretty small. We only got a little 2-head can system, but we were here all day, and all the guys from the bands, they were taking turns helping us can beers on the
That's
parts.
cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. We were kind of showing them how it's done. We wasted a little beer, but it was all in good fun. It was all in good fun. The best part about that is you just pour it in a pitcher and pass it around.
Yeah,
so
right.
It's not the worst thing, but we ended up just
no.
hanging out almost all night. We played frisbee out in the parking lot.
That's cool.
Bump some tunes, you know what I mean? It was a really good day, and it was just awesome that we both share a passion that we're able to do this kind of like collaboratively.
Yeah, and I'm sure you guys learned a lot about music, and
They brought their guitars. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
They learned about beers. You guys learned about music. That's a total collab. That's exactly.
It is an interesting collab, but it was
Right?
real fun.
Right.
I think Rick coined it really well. He was sitting there and he's like, "Well, we have beer to spare for brewers," and he's like, "You guys have music to spare." He's like, "This is just those mutually beneficial, symbiotic things. It is just like, why not?" And I know
Win-win.
Rick has been friends with what's his name, Chuck, from Curation Records since they're like kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's just working with people that he knows, that he loves. His other buddy Ben, who is in a ton of LA bands, was here with Pacific Range, and they're all hanging out because they're good buddies. So
Very
that was really cool. It was a great experience.
So going back half a step, we're talking about you can go to your local shop. Now here, are you guys doing on-site sales with that here? Or is it all,
Absolutely,
okay.
yeah. Yep. So anytime we can something, we're going to have some here.
Okay,
'Cause we're our primary hub.
So coming back, like I said, here, you guys are open on the patio, right?
Yes,
You guys
so that's probably the only good thing about 2020 so far in my mind, is that we were able to finally sit outside and enjoy a Pilsner in the heat, which was nice.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can sneak it in the back sometimes, but the patio is great because you got the umbrellas. We have fans. There's music. We got speakers out there.
Yeah.
It's just a laid back summer patio vibe, and it's great. I think
I'm
it's
glad you
perfect.
guys are open. I know we've experienced the whole gambit.
X-Men?
I hate you, Ben. Okay, droplets, drink.
What's that?
I've been
about?
saying the
You
wrong.
can't not tell.
All right, here's how it goes. This is going to have to be
First
the
of all,
first
we'll
beer
drink
now.
too. We're droplets as well.
But in all seriousness, it's really exciting to. You were definitely on the list of. It's tough. We have so many fun breweries that we want to go to, but you guys were definitely on that list of like we got to have like Stereo back because like I said, we got so much positive. I don't think we had like any negative feedback about any of the beers because we have #real craft beer in our beer festivals, and we like to
Exactly.
keep it cold. We don't deliver it to our droplets warm.
Awesome.
But definitely, you guys were. It was one of those beers. Just like, oh man, why did you guys end on that beer? It was so good, and it got me so damn wasted.
Right.
And I mean that in the best way possible. Why did
course.
you end on that beer?
Yeah.
It's a sleeper.
So,
Real bottle do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Yeah.
And this one's going to be another sneak attack, I think. Probably not as
Still sneaky.
It's
Still
not going to be the
definitely
mother of all
sneaky.
beers, but it's definitely
Yes.
sneaky.
Yes, I mean, especially if you're enjoying it how you're supposed to.
Yes.
You know, if you're really just day drinking and having
Right.
fest, yes,
Yeah.
you're gonna have a great time.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen,
It's gonna be classic.
I'm going to reach across here. Prost. Thank you so much for having us
Prost.
again.
Thank you.
Droplets, make your way over to Stereo. I think we've kind of made the case for why you should, because outside seating and great beers. Cheers.